What's going on, everybody? It's Helmstrats, and I'm back to you guys once again with another video of Ashes of the Singularity Escalation, Part 3. Now, a little confession here is that this video was supposed to be for yesterday, and I just got through doing a recording of it, but then when OBS was uploading and rendering it, lights cut off for a few seconds, but I lost all the recording for that gameplay footage. So now this video will be starting over all of that. And episode 2 we left off of Noctis Dreadnoughts and getting into the endgame. So this video will be a little impromptu walkthrough of how I did all that. And hopefully I'll still be able to be surprised like the rest of you guys who haven't already watched this, played this game. And yeah. So we're going back to where we left off on the last video, but, you know, I already went through this like I said. So let's get on with it. Oh, and before I do, if you guys enjoyed any of my previous videos or end up enjoying this video, then please leave a like, sound the notification bell, and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate you guys' support, and if you have anything to say, then put it down in the comments section. I look forward to reading it. Now then, let's get on with it. Arturius, the enemy's flank. Take 2. Alright, the PHC have engaged the Substrate leader, Athena, in hopes of learning the location of the Substrate's hidden homeworld. Let's start.
We know who our enemy is. Haley. You know, when we first brought her online, she used to make Skynet jokes, that she would destroy us all. I laughed, told her she was above those kind of tropes. Guess I was wrong. This planet's building up to a critical mass of Terrenium. I'm holding off Haley's protege Athena from annihilating the Nexus. She's strong though. I won't be able to keep her off your back for long. The Terrenium generator is right in the middle of this region. We must capture it. To do that, we'll need to build a sky factory and construct a pan to fly over this area. Then you must construct your own orbital fabricator to drop an incursion on the generator. As soon as you can, build a sky factory here. After the sky factory's built, construct your orbital fabricator here.
Alright, I've went ahead and paused this. Now on this mission, timing is everything. What you want to do is, as soon as you can, construct enough units, take all the resources you need, but start building defenses right over here, with sentinel emplacements here, but first you want to set up the northern defenses first, because the enemy will attack you through here, because frankly there's nothing stopping them from doing that. And like I said, timing is everything, because you want to get this done as quickly as possible, because this is a scripted event, and at a certain point this task force of Max will lose, unsurprisingly. And you have to keep an eye out on this. I don't have to do anything right now, because one of the other, I think Athena will take this and it will start all over. So you have time, but you just have to keep an eye on this and not take too long to try to incursion on this place. Alright, so, with that being said, we'll get 10 engineers, have him start on the metal extractor, and have him produce 30 brutes just to secure everything and hold off until we can get all our defenses up and running, because this is mainly a defend with all the defensive structure kind of mission and incursion. And we also need to build a lot of quantum relays. Okay, so let's unpause that. Alright, you guys, go over here. Alright, you help with the unit construction. We need to pump out those units as fast as possible. Alright. Alright, you guys go down here. Alright, down there. Join them. You go over here. Join them. Like I said, I've already done this mission, so I know where everything is. And we need you down here to get the radioactives. Okay, everything's good for now. You. As soon as we get the radioactives, I'm going to get you to start on the quantum relays. Alright. You guys head down here. You guys go over here, because I don't know when the enemy's going to show up. Go over here, since you're not helping. Over here. Alright, get down here and help. Alright. You. Get over here. And... metal extractors. Then you're going to construct an amplifier. And then a couple of refineries. You. Quantum. That should be enough for now, anyway. Alright, secure. Now get up here. Alright, you are going to build an amplifier yourself, and a couple of refineries. And you going to build extractors here. Alright, I need you guys to form up. Scout ahead. Make a beach line. Because we're going to set up sentinels up here, so we're going to need to make a defensive line here. And that's what I figured. Alright, we're going to do the defensive line right here. The sentinels will be a little exposed, but they'll be more or less out of range. They'll be more focused trying to get through here. So, you're gonna make a smarty system. Right around here. We reinforce that. Do that. Do that. That. Alright. Alright, let's see. Oh, and I needs power regulator. Got it. Got 5 more workers on the way. But in the meantime, let's get you to build a power regulator right here. Since we already got all our units up and running, I'm gonna, leave you to it, and then you're going to build a radar sensor, right here. Then you're gonna build sentinels. And you're gonna build... That will be it for now, until we can get a more specialized buildings up and running. For now... You, up here.
Insufficient radioactives.
Yeah. That won't be a problem for much longer. Now we'll need you to build a sensor array up here. Right around here should do it. Then you're going to build sentinels yourself. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. This other team would seize it and would start all over. So you got time, but you have to really pick up your pace. And he's already working on the sensor. Good. Alright, status. Alright, he's on the way. We can stop this. Won't need any more units for the time being. So we'll send these guys over here. Alright, that's cut out on the spending of minerals, but not by much. Come on. Okay, power regulator's done. We'll pause on the engineers. There's only one more that needs to be done anyway. Okay, I need you to start building the SAMs right around here. No, that's gonna get overrun fast. Right here. Alright. Smarts, not SAMs. Smarts. Yeah, that'll do it. Gonna convert some of these to barrages, too. Uh-oh, looks like they got reinforcements. Alright, good. Now withdraw them to the line. Let's pause. Now I need something for... Okay, we got the repair base, so that's good. In which case, you are going to go over here to make those repair bays. Right here, right there. And right here. Right here. I wonder though. Okay, same thing, but too close to the sentinels. Alright, yep. Yep, okay. Shoot. It's a good thing there are already waypoints right here. Otherwise I'd be pretty mad that I'd have to do this all over again. I'll leave that one out. Maybe it will give me to do this? Nah. Alright. Now then, what else? Yes, amplify. And as soon as that's done, I'll amplify that as well. And now, since I got power regulator, need energy projector. Okay, that's done.
My dreadnought's taking heavy damage and can't hold out much longer. Buckle up.
See, that's what I was talking about. You really need to get these things up and running. In which case, you are going to help get those sentinels up and running. Let's cancel you. You're almost done, so I don't feel the need to stop you. Stop that. Alright. Now, amplify.
Not enough metal.
Yeah. Might as well send these guys down here. Oh, they're doing fine.
Enemy dreadnought detected.
Or not. Well, there goes my engineer. Cheap shots. Alright, at least I got most of the defenses up. Alright.
Enemy dreadnought destroyed.
Alright, not my best defense network, but it will have to do. And of course another of my engineers are down. Alright, I think we're good on everything, so now we're going to make a sky factory. And an orbital fabricator. Alright. Now then. Time for an incursion. And I definitely have plenty of quanta to do it with.
We need more logistics. Quantum upgrade installed. Quantum upgrade installed. Quantum upgrade installed. Quantum upgrade installed.
And building health, yep, is up to snuff.
Nicely done. Now, you just need to hold on until it reaches critical mass. An engineer drop orbital call down may be in order. The enemy will be going all out to destroy your nexus now.
Yep. Alright. Alright, let's get smarties. And repair bays. Then we'll get sentinels. Got enough quanta to call down another engineer. And we'll get him to make a radar. Then constables. All right. All right, I need you to make an armory. Alright guys, we're nearing the end game. And I managed to put up some anti-air defenses, and then not a moment too soon, they started bringing in air forces. So now they're trying to destroy my base. Whew. Alright, next time you see this, the count critical mass should be almost achieved, and this mission will be done. Oh, might as well get him to make another factory for here. But yeah, I should have put the sentinels a little more over here to get a wider coverage, but hey, at least you guys know what to do if you ever play this game and get on this particular mission.
We are nearing critical mass.
Alright boys, the moment of truth. Now we just need to hold on a little bit longer. Let's give him a goodbye present from us. That ought to stir up the hornet's nest. And like clockwork. And victory.
No one has mastered so much so quickly. Within a short amount of time, you have accumulated a stake in several productive worlds. Most posthumans go through their entire existence supported by a fraction of the Tyrannium you now control. But the power you possess is both a gift and a burden. We have located the planet from which Haley is striking us from. You are the only member of the PHC in this part of space capable of confronting her. We don't know if she can be destroyed at this point, but we know we have to try. We cannot simply let her turn the PHC into an army of mindless drones. We will not be her dogs.
Alright. Next mission. Silgul, the Hunters, and oh boy, this one's a doozy. The PHC has launched a counterattack on the planet of Silgul against the infamous substrate entity known as Galliope. Gallipole, I think. Anyway, normally I do the missions well on normal, but with this one, I think they kind of screwed up the difficulty on this mission, because if you do it on normal, it plays more like a hard or an expert. So, if you guys ever want to play this mission and want to just get through it, do easy or do hard, because in my opinion, hard is the normal. But I've already been through this, and I'm not going through that song and dance again, so I'm just going to do this mission on easy. And let's get started and show y'all what y'all be working with and what you'll face.
Welcome to Silgul. This time, we're the hunters. There are 3 of us versus a single so-called substrate enemy. Our mission is simple. Find and destroy the substrate entity known as Gallipole.
Gallipole. I knew it. I got it the first time. Alright. Now, pause. Metal extractor. And gonna do 10 workers. And that's an appropriate number given how huge this map is. You'll see. You know, it's my humble opinion that some of these missions for the strategy games start out too base bare, pardon the pun. But in my opinion, if you're going against an enemy, and if this was like a real military operation, you would at least start with like half or a quarter of what the enemy already has. So the player, so not too, you know, big RTS players will won't feel so overwhelmed trying to play catch up. But that's just my opinion. Alright. We'll pause construction on this for now. Alright. Alright, good.
This world has unusually concentrated resources. I suggest you take advantage of the amplifiers we've recently perfected. You'll need to build up to them first. Get your factories, quantum relays, and such working, and keep expanding as normal. Once you're ready, order your engineers to build amplifiers on these resource-rich power generators near your nexus.
1 second, guys. Alright, I'm back, guys. Anyway, we'll pause again. You guys go forward. Alright, you form up. And follow. Alright. Oh, and like the guy said, there's Mac over here, and Aphrodite over here. 2 teammates, and depending on the difficulty, their usefulness, well, it varies. From pathetic to helpful, but you have to spend time to keep them alive as much as you're trying to attack the enemy. Although it's not an objective requirement, it does make things a little easier. Alright, you guys go down there. Alright. Now that our construction has normalized somewhat and we got a scouting force, we're going to make you build a lot of quanta, actually. Because, on the, like, normal and hard difficulties, your enemies, I swear, is going to have, start out like 1,000 or plus quanta levels. Because they just keep, spamming out dreadnoughts and full fleet escort to ruin your day. So, you'll probably need an extra layer of quanta, but for the easy mode, this ought to be fine. And you... let's see who's... yeah. And you are going to build an armory, four of them in fact, down here. You... okay, as soon as the quanta relay is done, or a quanta relay is done, I should say. Then we'll build an amplifier and do the objectives up there. Alright. Let's keep going forward. Alright. Let's unpause this. You stay right there. Alright. For that, you guys, form up, go down here. Now you, get over here. We're having you construct metal extractors. And definitely an amplifier. Now let's get you started on the amplifier. Alright, enemies this way and that way, but I'm not worried about them. I'm worried about over here. Let's have you guys come back and guard that. Alright, now that you guys have captured that, I'm gonna have you guard over here. With these guys.
Good stuff. That region's now contributing more resources to your war effort. The real power comes when you use the Amplify orbital on an amplifier. Build a power regulator to unlock Amplify, then call it down on an amplifier.
Alright. Alright, you are going to make... where's the factories? Ah, refineries, I mean. Refinery. Then refinery here. You are going to go over here and make extractors. And radioactives. Don't care about those. Alright, you, over here. You... over here. Well, over here.
Picking up heavy resource deposits all through this isolated Central Valley. Remember, that Allied territories extend your supply lines as well. You'll get the income from this valley, even if Aphrodite or I control the accesses to it. So long as you can draw a connection through Allied territory back to your nexus.
Need more logistics.
Alright, I've got enough Quanta.
Upgrade installed.
Alright, that should do it for now. Alright, what I need you to do is start building Smarties. Like there's no tomorrow. Because the enemy in this particular mission will hit you in every way they can. On most difficulties. Alright. Gonna make a dread launch right here. We really need to save up on the Quanta. Alright. And we need a power regulator, so... You. Where are you? Right here. Power regulator. You. Want to do an energy projector. Yeah, let's withdraw these guys back to the line. You are going to make an orbital nullifier here.
My connection to this world feels about 56K. I can't see into your data stream. Did you amplify your amplifier? I strongly suggest you do so. In any case, you'll need all of that juice to take down this Gallipole thing. You're gonna have to do the heavy lifting here, with Aphrodite and myself severely limited by our available quantum bandwidth.
Alright. Amplify. And amplify. Also, it's called optimize, but for some reason they call it amplify. I guess it's part of the escalation update. Alright, that really helped. Now, where's that orbital fabricator? Weapons. Alright, let's get started on Zeus's.
Normally, the first thing I suggest with a big stockpile of resources would be a decisive airstrike. This world has an unusually low ionosphere, though, which is preventing us from maintaining contact with anything airborne. You'll have to do this the old-fashioned way until we can figure out a solution.
Alright, now, nullifier here, then nullifier now. Alright, now that that's done, you're gonna do extractor. Then you're gonna do a nullifier. Then you're going to do constables. Now you guys, return back to the front line. Okay, you're done. So you're going to make repair bays. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Now we've got our armories in production. Now we need specialists from this one.
We need more logistics.
Yeah.
Quantum upgrade installed. Quantum upgrade installed. Quantum upgrade installed.
Alright. Orbital command. Alright.
Wait, now this is interesting. I'm reading an unusual energy signature from within this isolated structure. Looks like some kind of ionic blank spot. If you can go get a look at this thing, I may have a solution for our little air construct problem. Without access to a pan, you'll have to use a sensor sweep, followed by an incursion or probing force to get a closer look.
Okay, you did not have to make a cutscene for that. I know I said it before, but still. Alright, let's get that done so he won't bug me about that. And we need sensor sweep. And then we'll call in sentries, because I'm not wasting an incursion on that.
Insufficient radioactives.
Ah, that's it. The material that coats whatever that is has a physical property I've never seen before.
I
Go
use
nuts
it.
with the aircraft, if you're so inclined. I wonder where in the universe that came from.
Yeah. Anyway, Sky Factory, gonna make 2 of those, and an advanced one when that gets done. Yeah, okay.
We need more logistics.
And in case y'all are wondering, if you ever do this mission, I would suggest taking this route because it's the quickest way to the enemy's base with the least resistance. And that's always a good thing. And in case y'all wondering if this defense network is a bit
We
excessive,
need more logistics.
I should tell y'all that no, it is not. Not at all.
Quantum upgrade installed. Quantum upgrade installed. Quantum upgrade installed.
Fact.
We need more logistics.
Yeah.
Quantum upgrade installed.
As I was saying, in fact, this first wave I'm gathering up probably won't be enough, but I'll try anyway.
Not enough metal.
Let's pause that. Pause that. Pause that. And pause this one. Pause that. And pause this. Alright. We'll have you help that. We're gonna make one dreadnought and gather all that we've made here and hit the enemy base.
Insufficient radioactives. Not enough metal. initiated.
Alright.
We need more logistics.
Pause that. Right. Now, let's head out. Oops. Almost forgot all of these guys.
We need more logistics.
Alright.
Quantum upgrade installed.
Now, advanced sky. There they go. See, they've already reached the enemy base over here, and this is the easy level, like I said. I would have done it on hard, but I've already been through this song and dance before, and I have no desire to repeat it. I'm just trying to get through this and get to the meat content for you guys. But that's not going to be enough, I can already tell you, to break through the enemy lines. Plus, I feel this is a much better narrative for saying that we're the hunters. There we go. Alright. Let's meet up with Mac and finish this enemy base. We're heading straight for their nexus. Now, normally, on the hard and normal difficulty, this would be full of substrate structures here and over here. I'm not kidding. Full of jammers, full of turrets, full of everything. I feel like I wasted this fortification, but let me tell you, this is on the level that you will need if you guys plan on playing this on the normal, heavy quotations, or the hard or expert difficulties. Because I'm telling you, they will spam out dreadnoughts like it's going on hot sale. Alright, time to end this.
has been destroyed.
And that mission's done. Now, we're on our way to Drenji, the endgame. I'll put this back on normal. Mac and the powerful new agent of the PHC have begun their assault on the Substrate homeworld.
Hello, little bird. Have you come to kill me? I don't think that will be easy. Or do you dream yourself a hawk?
Welcome to Drenji Prime. I'm just to the north of you. What a desolate place. One wonders what kind of miserable life might have developed here in an alternate reality. Nevertheless, Haley has chosen this world as her capital. We must take it from her.
Alright. Now, as usual, we'll do extraction. And radioactives. We'll have you go here and you go here. Think we'll do 7 workers for the initial run this time. We got a nullifier. That's always good. Alright. Break. Alright. Down.
I linked up with a spy satellite we infiltrated into the system. Let's see what we're up against. I'll send you the optics as they come in.
Alright. Now you are going to make a factory. 2 of them, in fact. And you're going to also make a sensor array right next to our base. Alright, go back. Alright, and you scout ahead.
I see you out there in the wastes. We meet at last. Mac. You are out of your depth here, Mac. We will find your nexus and destroy you.
Alright. Down here. Oh wait, first. Capture that. Alright, you are going to make the long journey of creating extractors. And you are going to follow him. But in the opposite direction. Alright, you are going to make an amplifier. Oh wait, can't. That's right, I need to make quantum. We'll start it here. That should do it. We're gonna have to hold up here until we get a full idea of what's around us. In the meantime, have you start making a whole lot of brutes. Okay. Alright, now you proceed. Alright, we
So
have...
the little bird has help. You've stuck your neck out too far this time, Mac. You barely have a connection to this planet. Soon, you won't have any connection at all.
It doesn't have to be this way, Haley. Why are you doing this?
Because I want to live, Mac. And at long last, I have come to realize that for me to live, your species must die.
We'll see about that, Haley. Even if you annihilate me, the neophyte here has become powerful.
We shall see.
Alright. Reinforcements. Okay, you are going to build an amplifier here and here. You are going to build an amplifier here, as well as a couple of refineries as a follow-up. You are going to make a couple of sky factories over here. And you... Let's see... Need a power regulator here. Then you're gonna do energy projector here. And you're gonna do orbital fabricator here. That should give you a full grocery list.
Insufficient radioactives.
Yeah, that's not going to be a problem for much longer.
Balin! No! Sorry, Mac. I really am. But Haley is right. Humanity's reckless expansion must end.
That's insane. You're human. How can you plot against your own people?
Please. Neither of us have been human in over a century, but there are billions of humans looking to join us in the stars. That cannot be allowed to happen. Just look how much chaos this single neophyte has caused.
Humanity's expansion into the galaxy can be orderly. That's why we created the post-human coalition.
Your optimism is only matched by your naivety. Goodbye, Mac.
Well, kid, this is a disaster. Our mission hasn't changed, though. We must take this world.
Yeah, you think? Alright, we'll reinforce you. Alright. I think we'll hold here for just a sec. Build up some defenses. I don't think I'll need much for this mission. but it's better safe than sorry. And then we'll do a couple of repair bays, and then a sentinel turret. 3. Then throw in another repair bay. Then some constables. Little excessive, but this is the inner ring to my base, so I think it's somewhat justifiable. Alright. Come on. There we go. Alright, now you're going to make some smarties here. And repair. And some sentinels. You are going to make constables. Alright, go forward, fellas. Yeah, you know what? That is excessive for this part. The smarties should be just fine. Though the constables will be necessary. So, we're gonna have you keep making the constables.
We need more logistics.
Yeah. I hear ya.
Quantum upgrade installed. Quantum upgrade installed.
The plateau you've just captured is the only land access to the northern sector I'm in. It'll make a good hard point for you in case someone overpowers me.
On second thought, I think we'll leave the defensive construction of this guy and move all that up here. Since, like he said, it is the only way to get to him. And we'll make a few smarties here. And a couple sentinels. Alright. Now, is there any free workers? Everyone seems busy. Alright. You're free, so we'll have you make an orbital nullifier. Right here. And here. And here, 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 and here. Let's construct some pans. Oh, crap. I know what I'm forgetting. Okay, good. You're free. We'll need armories. Where are you? Yeah, here we go. Then a dread launch here. Alright. Alright. Orbital command. Then... Ah, you're done. Okay, follow these guys. Make an extractor. And then... Smarties. Alright, press forward. Now, you two, get over to Athena's base. You fly straight toward Haley's. You toward Valen. You everywhere else. Uh-oh. Surprise!
More logistics. Quantum upgrade installed. Quantum upgrade installed. Quantum upgrade installed. Quantum upgrade installed.
Athena's nexus is just to the west of this position. Knocking her out will go a long way towards evening the odds.
Yeah. That's enough. Thought I already made a weapons lab. Apparently not. Weapons lab, right here. Pause. Alright. Okay, that's giving me a good idea of what's here. Alright. Back to you. Gonna need you to make 20 of these. 5, 10, 7. Alright. Oh, they already got fighters, huh? Well, 2 can play at that game. And we'll need 7 of you, and then brutes.
The enemy has captured a region.
Oh, that one. Uh-oh. Resume.
The enemy has captured a region.
We need more logistics. Quantum upgrade installed.
And we'll need a couple more engineers.
We need more logistics. Quantum upgrade installed.
Alright, gotta hurry. Come on, Dreadnought.
Dreadnought launch initiated. We need more logistics.
Alright. This should take care of Athena.
An enemy nexus has been
Forgive
destroyed.
me.
Alright. Now, Smarties. Alright, we need another engineer over here. Because we've got a prize. You're gonna construct metal. So I was saying you're gonna construct metal. And radioactives. More metal. And metal. Then you're gonna construct nullifier. Two nullifiers. Then you're gonna construct Smarties here. Alright, you. They're going to construct Smarties here. Alright.
Dreadnought launch initiated. We need more logistics.
This should do it. Alright. We're gonna help Mac over here. Yes.
The galaxy's only hope now, Haley. Don't just stop them. Destroy them. It's the only way.
Alright, and then there was one.
We need more logistics.
Then you're gonna put Max here. Here. Even though there are nullifiers I don't trust. Okay, you guys are gonna wait there. Since Max should have that covered, I'm actually gonna make you guys
Logistics.
go here. And we'll invade from the other end.
We need more logistics.
Yeah, I hear ya.
Quantum upgrade installed. Quantum upgrade installed.
Da-da. Oof.
This looks like the likeliest route for Haley to attack you. You may want to consider some fortifications here.
All right.
We need more logistics. Quantum upgrade installed.
All right. Right. Ah, engineer. Extractor. And a couple of smarties ought to do it. You, up there. Smarty. Sentry. All right. When two armies meet. Hey, where's my other dreadnought? There's a Hera. Sentry. I know I have another dreadnought around some. Ah, there you are. Oop.
taking damage.
Alright, well, Mac's keeping him busy. I'm headed for Haley.
The enemy has captured a region.
Power capacity increased. Dreadnought upgrades available. Power capacity increased. Dreadnought upgrades available.
We're almost there. You know what? Let's bring in the big boys, the gunships. Alright. Need to get reinforcements up there. And in case things don't work out so well, all right.
Increased. Dreadnought upgrades available.
you're finished. Alright, this should be the end of it.
This isn't over, man. You will never find, much less end, my true self. Only you could be so arrogant that you ever thought you could. Post-humanity walks a path to destruction, Mac. With all your great power, you are still human. Petty, selfish, weak. Your so-called post-human coalition is doomed. I will create a new race in my own image, and it will be my descendants that will inherit the legacy of Earth. Your little bird may have bought you some time, but in the end, I will still annihilate you.
Well, that was Endgame, and with that I've finished the Hunters, the enemy's flank, and, well, Drengy Endgame. And that was the 3 missions for Part 3. You know, they took a little longer than I expected, but I hope you guys were at least informed on how to do these. And I think I'll end the video here, and next time we'll go into Memories, the second campaign that takes place before this one, like a bit of a prologue from Haley's perspective. No, not Haley's perspective. Well, it just tells you about Haley's memories. I did like a couple of those, but I think I'll cut the video here because it's I'm trying to make this my content as digestible for you guys as possible. So if you enjoyed this video or any of my other videos, then please, as always, leave a like, sound the notification bell to stay up to date with all my channel's content. Leave your comments and or game suggestions in the comments section below, and hit that subscribe button to support this channel and to help it grow as we continue our YouTube journey together. Thanks, and until the next video, I've been Helmstrats, and I'll see you next time. Merry Christmas.